Do you have it? Do you have it?
From Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, welcome to Guts, the action sports show that's gonna make you sweat. And now today's fearless players, wearing the breathless blue from Conway Middle School, Dana, the Dynamo, Apfelbaum! In the risk-taking red from Liberty Middle School, it's Anderson, Iceberg, and in the fearless purple from Denjon Middle School, Ron Marvel Modzelewski. Hello, everyone. I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena, home of Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today, our players once again competing in 4 spectacular events, and after that, they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the aggro crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she will be able to take home a glowing piece of our awesome rock. Now remember, folks, all of our events here on Guts are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment. We'll have a professional stunt director and spotters with them at all times, so please do not try this at home. Now the basketball game's ready to start, and you're squaring off for a jump ball with Patrick Ewing. Your teammates are counting on the tip. Can you do it? Well, on Guts, we'll increase your odds with Elastic Core Jump Ball, a new elastic sports event on Guts. Let's go to our referee, Moira Quirk, for the rules. Mo!
Mike. At the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will jump off their aerial bridge towards the center post. Our players will have 7 chances to tip the jump ball into their scoring zone. The player with the most jump balls in their zone wins. Mike?
All right, so our players getting up on top of the aerial bridge, and we will see who will be able to take home first place in our first event, jump ball. Looks like they're ready.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so on the ground, and up they go, and nice tip right there. Looks like in purple, that was Ron with that tip. And so you can see he's a little bit excited after smacking that first one down in his purple section.
On your mark, get set.
All right, now you need good height here, folks, but you also got to get to the ball first. And right there, Anderson, Iceberg, the tip of the iceberg. No, the tip of the jump ball. He smacked that one right into the red section.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so 1-1, red and purple. Who will get this one? And and it landed in the purple section, folks. So I believe purple will get that score. Of course, we'll find out the results from Mo after our event. We go to jump ball number 4.
On your mark, get set.
All right, now imagine being able to jump as high as Patrick Ewing, and right there, Anderson proves again his power in that. So we have 2 for purple, 2 for red.
On your mark, get set.
All right, squaring off on the floor. Nice, powerful leaping right there. Oh! With the tip right there as Anderson hit it, it landed in the red section, so he will get that point.
On your mark, get set.
Ron having some trouble at the end. Let's see what he can come back in this one. And tipping it. No, that's another one for Anderson right there, folks. So he is in the lead now with 4. One more jump.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so going up and at him, and another for purple. That would be, I believe, 3. Well, let's go to Mo for the official results. Mo.
In first place, Anderson in red with a score of 4. In second place, Ron in purple with a score of 3. And in third place, Dana in blue with 0.
And so our players up for the jump ball, all hitting it right there, but you got to continue to hit it because you don't know what section will drop in. Dropped in red for that one. And our man Anderson took home first place points. Now, how does it feel to go head-to-head in a competition like that?
It feels hard because you have people up against you hitting it while you're trying to hit it too.
But you did good. You got first place points. Let's go to Mo and check out where we stand after our first event.
Well, Mike, first place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Anderson in red. In second place with 200 points, Ron in purple. In third place with 100 points, Dana in blue.
All right, and so that is our first event, jump ball, and now time for a segment we call Spill Your Guts.
Dana the Dynamo Apfelbaum is an 11-year-old roller coaster rider. When Dana isn't rolling down scary drops, she's roller skating up huge hills. For Dana, guts equals independence.
Well, in our next event, free kick, the Dynamo will be independently in her own goal because we've got soccer ball after soccer ball coming at her. She's going to try to stop as many as she can. A lot of balls. Let's go to Mo.
Mike, each player in this event will have 45 seconds to defend their goal against two cannons shooting soccer balls at them. Players must stay in their zone at all times, and the player who blocks the most balls wins. Players, on your mark, get set.
All right, and so one after the other. Our players needing that quick reaction time in this event. As you see, Dana and then Anderson going after one after the other in the goal, trying to kick some out with his arms. And there Ron in purple. Also, many balls coming at him. 10 seconds, time running out. It looks like purple with 15, red with 12, blue with 11. Red trying to catch up with more. 14, 13. Man, there were so many soccer balls flying around in that last one. I couldn't even keep track of the scores each of our players got, but it was good competition. I mean, like all of our players getting major hits. Let's go to Mo for the results.
In first place was Ron in purple, blocking 31 balls. In second place, Anderson in red, blocking 13. And third place, Dana in blue, blocking 11.
And so free kick, a look at Dana standing square in her goal. Soccer balls coming at her one after the other. What nice work by Dana in this one as she got her body right in front of plenty of soccer balls. With 31, the man right here, Ron, as he showed great soccer skills in this event, getting his hands going high, going low, and as many as he possibly could at 31. Great work for him. Now let's go to Mo for leaderboard standings. Mo.
Right now, Ron in purple and Anderson in red are tied in first place with 500 points each, and in third place, Dana in blue with 200 points. Mike.
And so we have a two-way tie, and Dana could come back in our next event in the pool. Stick around. Welcome back to Guts with the Extreme Arena, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? Extreme Arena getting ready for our next event, but right now it's time for Spill Your Guts.
Anderson Iceberg Brooks III is a 13-year-old comic book fan. For Iceberg, the only thing as much fun as comics is riding his bike. For Anderson, guts equals good health.
And good health necessary for our next event, invisible boats. We've got our players in the pool this time, and we've got some harnesses, some paddles, and some rapids shooting through the water. We'll see if our players can make it through. Mo.
At the sound of my whistle, each of our players will paddle themselves across the pool. They must touch the end of the pool with their paddle to end the race. Best time wins. Mike?
All right, so Dana the Dynamo is ready to go, and the rapids in the water.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so the push-off right there as she paddles away across the pool. Good motion. Good athletic skill right here for the Dynamo, but having trouble in the middle of the pool, continuing to pull herself and paddle her way. She's at 16, 17 seconds right now with the final push and the stretch right there. So we will go to Mo and find out what the official time on that one was. As you can see, having some trouble in the middle of the pool right there.
That's right, Mike. Our spotters are told to wait 5 seconds before they give any assistance. That made Dana's score, her time, 20.1 seconds. Mike.
All right, so Dana the Dynamo, as you take a look at the replay right here, having trouble, and after the 5 seconds, getting the final push from our stunt spotter, and then breezing away for the touch right there. And that was the Dynamo, and so the Rapids up and ready, and it looks like Anderson is in place.
On your mark, get set.
Oh, and Anderson, oh, look at this motion. This man is the bicycle motion down, running across the pool. Folks, you can't get across our pool in much quicker time than that. He had no problem keeping his momentum going on that one. Let's go to Mo for the results. Mo!
Indeed, Mike. Anderson clocked in at 7.4 seconds.
Oh yeah, 7.4. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this man's push off right there and just running on water, walking on water, running on water, kid powered all the way, paddling himself across our pool. Locking in great time. It's going to be a tough time to beat. That's Anderson. All right, and it looks like Ron is ready to go.
On your mark, get set.
Now Ron went into this event. Ron with the push-off, sort of a crazy push-off right there. But look at this man smoking across the pool. Folks, with the touch. Oh my, folks. These two gentlemen were tied with 500 points going into this event. Ron definitely rising to that challenge. Let's go to Mo for the results. Mo.
Well, Ron in purple clocked in at 7.1 seconds. That puts him in first place. Anderson in red in second place, and Dana in blue in third place.
All right, so great work for Ron in that last event. Look at this crazy, kooky little jump off he got there right there, but he got his momentum back and coming across with the touch right there. 0.3 seconds. That last event, what were you thinking going into that?
I don't know. I was put the paddle in the water and push my way down.
And push your way down and across the pool. All right, let's check out where we stand on the leaderboard right now. Mo.
Well, right now, Ron in purple is in the lead with 800 points. Close behind in second place, Anderson in red with 700 points. And third place with 300 points, Dana in blue.
All right. And now, once again, it is time for Spill Your Guts.
Ron Marvel Modzelewski is a 14-year-old baseball city champ. When Marvel isn't amazing them on the field, he's jet skiing. For Ron, guts equals being a rebel.
Well, we'll see what our players can do on our next Elastic Sports event, the longest yard. And our players right here, we got blue, red, purple. Our players going to hit the ground, go flying through the air, and land somewhere here in the sand. Who's going to get to the furthest? Let's go to Mo. Mo.
Mike, each of our players will get 3 jumps. Both feet must land in the sand, otherwise the jump will be disqualified. Best jump counts for each player. Longest jump wins. On your mark, get set.
They call Dana the little Dynamo, and she hits the ground and flying through the air right there, putting her feet down on the first jump. Now, we do have a mark there for our players to hit, and she jumped a little bit before that mark, so that took a little bit away from her jump. We'll go to Mo and find out how much her jump was. Mo.
Dana's first jump was 8 feet 9 inches, Mike.
8'9". So let's see if she can get a little bit closer to her mark and add some into the sand.
On your mark, get set.
And so Dana jumping a little bit further out this time, but still well early on that mark. I don't know if well early is what I mean here, but she's just jumping a little bit too close. Too close to the aerial bridge. You got to jump out a little bit further right here to add to her jump.
Mike, Dana's second jump was 9 feet 7 inches.
9 feet 7 for Dana, the second one.
On your mark, get set.
So an improvement on each jump, and she did jump out a little bit further that time, and it looks like she improved yet again on her last jump. So Dana living up to her name, Little Dynamo, and an improvement right there. Let's go to Mo and find out what her best jump was. Mo.
Dana's third jump, 9 feet 8 inches. That makes it her best jump.
All right, so Dana with 9 feet 8, and Anderson will be stepping up next, and we will see what he will do in this event. Anderson goes into this event with 700 points. He is 100 points behind our leader, Ron.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so hurling himself off the aerial bridge, and a jump right there, and just coasting right into that mark right there, as it looks like he did overtake Dana's best mark, coming in sideways, an unorthodox method, but looks like he beat her mark nonetheless. Let's go to Mo.
Anderson's first jump was 10 feet even.
10 feet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike.
Even. Yes?
My judges have just corrected me. It was 10 feet 8 inches, and those 8 inches are important.
Wow, you bet. 10 feet 8 inches.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so we'll see if he can prove on 10-8. Hitting the ground with a thud and putting his feet down again. Just coasting along the top of the sand and putting his feet down at the last moment. Again, it looks like an improvement, somewhere around 11-something. Let's go to Mo and find out.
Anderson's second jump, 11 feet 4 inches.
All right, so Anderson The iceberg. Maybe those first 2 jumps are just the tip of the iceberg.
On your mark, get set.
And I think that's the second time I've said that today. We'll see as he goes across and, touching his feet down right there. Now, I don't know if that last jump will count. It looks like his feet, both of his feet touched on that one, but our judges will go over that and talk to Mo. Mo.
In fact, his third jump did not count. It was not his full feet, just his tippy toes, and they don't count.
Tippy toes don't count, so what's his best jump, Mo?
His best jump, 11 feet 4, Mike.
11 feet 4 for Anderson. So he is now in the lead as Ron steps up. He's our leader going into this event. Let's see if he can overtake 11-4.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so Ronnie, nickname Marvel. Marvel at that, folks. 11-4. Can he overtake it? Not a problem at all for Ron. A little smile on his face. And yeah, he felt like he was flying on that last one. Let's go to Mo and find out what his official jump was.
Ron's first official jump, 13 feet 3 inches.
13-3. So this young man, now clearly in the lead, he's going for personal best on these next 2.
On your mark, get set.
13-3. Let's see if he can improve on it. And it looks like right there, the back portion of his feet did not improve upon 13-3. It looks to be somewhere around 12-8. Let's go to Mo and find out. Mo.
That's right, Mike. Ron's second jump, 12 feet 8 inches.
12-8. All right. Yeah, I just took a guess and I got that. All right, Ron, ready for his last jump.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so 13-3. Oh, folks, blowing away 13-3. Hello. Say hello to 3 more feet on that, folks. Let's go to Mo.
Ron's third jump was 16 feet 3 inches, his best jump. That puts him in first place, Anderson in second place, Dana in third place.
All right, so right there, we take a look at Ron jumping down on the ground and flying through the air. Great form as he puts his feet down, and great jump. And we've got Dana, little Dynamo here. And what did you think of that last event, Dana?
Well, it was real hard. You had to really jump and kind of push your legs out real hard, and it was very hard.
Let's take a look at the replay right here, and you can describe for us what happened here on the replay. As you went jumping off the aerial bridge, you were a little bit too close to the bridge here.
Yeah, it's kind of hard jumping off because you need to get a real head start of a run.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a run at the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, so Dana, little Dynamo, let's check out where she stands going into the crag. Mo.
Well, Ron in purple takes us in the lead into the aggro crag with 1,100 points in second place. Anderson in red with 900 points in third place. Dana in blue with 400 points.
No more time, ladies and gentlemen, for playing in the sand. We got the biggest rock of all yet to climb. The aggro crag coming up. Stick around. Crag attack. And so we come to our final event, the aggro crag event. Our players' biggest challenge coming up. Let's go to Mo and check out our leaderboard standings. Mo.
After 4 events, Ron in purple is in the lead with 1,100 points. In second place, Anderson in red with 900 points. In third place, Dana in blue with 400 points.
So there, a look at where they stand. Now let's take a look at how they got there. And in jump ball, competing, Anderson and Ron, both terrific competitors in this event. Look at the technique as they go up and, kick it, get out of my section. Oh, that was Anderson, taking first place in that event. Then we go into free kick. And Ron, showing his hand-eye coordination. His hands pretty much going wherever his eyes told him to go. He took first place in our free kick event. And then we go into invisible boat. And right here, as you see Dana, unable to keep her momentum going. The final stretch towards the other end of the pool. And the touch right there. But Ron, with a powerful, sort of an wacky jump off there, comes pedaling in, powering his way into a first place finish in invisible boats with a nice stretch right there. And then we go to the longest yard, where he flies through the air in great form, takes first place in that. We go into our aggro crag event, and he is our leader with 1,100 points. Ladies and gentlemen, our final event, the aggro crag. the biggest challenge our players will come up against today. Our players can trigger all sorts of obstacles en route to the top of the mountain. 28 feet, that mountain they have to climb. Obstacles like rock slides, loose ledges, falling rocks, loose smoke, snow, fire, and the fury of a living, breathing mountain. Let's go to Mo for the rules.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, our players must activate each of 8 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Mike.
And so as our players get psyched up to climb the crag, let me remind you that the points have skyrocketed in this final event, the aggro crag. Third place being worth 375 points, second 550, and first place 725 points. Only 200 points between Ron and Anderson. Who will get to the top of the mountain first? Will Dana be the spoiler for one of our players here today? We are about to find out. Let's go to Mo to kick it off.
Players, on your mark, get set.
And so that whistle means begin the climb up a boulder canyon. Now, between them and our first actuator. And so as they go to hit their first actuator, that's Dana in blue hitting her second actuator. And the snow trying to fight her way through. Anderson hesitating as he makes it through the snow. And Ron in purple flying up the mountain at this point. Ron is in the lead, followed by Dana. Anderson third. Ron climbing up the top. It looks like Ron all the way, folks. Ron clocking in. It looks like it could be the gold for him. And second place points. It looks like Dana getting to the top of the crag second. She's got to punch in. And Anderson getting a hand from our crag troll, locking in third. Let's go to Mo for our official results.
In first place on the aggro crag, Ron in purple. In second place, Dana in blue. In third place, Anderson in red.
And so Ron, our leader, proves what he's made of when it comes to the big challenge of the crag. Fancy footwork on Boulder Canyon, hitting her first actuator, making a quick turn to the second, and not letting the snow slow him down. You take a look as the rocks fall on Ron first, an indication that he is in the lead, and then followed by the rocks on Dana, and then afterwards on Anderson. But right here, it's all Ron's story. Ron punching in first, getting first place points, and then Dana coming back, locking in second. Great aggro crag event. Let's go to Mo and check out our final leaderboard standings. Mo.
Here they are, Mike. In third place today, Dana in blue with 950 points. In second place, Anderson in red with 1,275 points. Our winner today, Ron in purple, 1,825 points. Mike.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, Dana the Little Dynamo, certainly not to be counted out after her performance on the aggro crag, taking second place and bringing home the bronze. The silver medal going to Anderson, the Iceberg, not melting under the pressure of competition here today, folks. And the gold going to Ron, his nickname Marvel. What a marvel! He can give Captain Marvel a run for his money. Give him a glowing piece of that awesome rock, which he most definitely deserves. Ladies and gentlemen, our players once again showing their athletic prowess. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids have guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes, who reminds you that on Planet Reebok, there are no limits.
Was recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.